For 15 years, Marco was a king on the construction site. He knew the rule book inside and out, could probably quote safety guidelines in his sleep. To the new guys, he was the seasoned pro. "I've got this," he'd say. "After this many years, you'll just develop instincts." That confidence, he thought, was what made him a veteran. But confidence has a dangerous shadow: complacency. It started with small things. A quick check on the second floor without a harness, balancing on a scaffold edge to save a few minutes instead of moving it. "It's faster," he'd tell himself. "I know what I'm doing." His crew saw it. Some even started to copy him. After all, if the most experienced guy on site was cutting corners, it must be okay, right? What Marco didn't see was the invisible shift happening inside his own head. Every time he took a risk and nothing bad happened, his brain chalked it up as proof that the rules were just for beginners. Psychologists have a name for this: the normalization of deviance. It's when risky behavior becomes the new normal, simply because you've gotten away with it so far. Then came that one perfect autumn morning. Marco was on site at a new commercial building, feeling on top of the world. He just needed to inspect some electrical conduit on the 3rd floor. A 5-minute job. His safety harness was way back in his truck. He figured, why bother? He'd done this 100 times before. As he leaned over to check a connection, his boot snagged on a loose cable. Inga singo terrifying. Second, his 15 years of experience vanished. He stumbled, his arms windmilling through the air. He managed to grab a support beam, his body dangling over a 3-story drop. His heart hammered against his ribs. As it hit him, he was inches away from a fall that would have ended everything. Shaking, Marco climbed down and just sat for 20 minutes. The near miss playing over and over in his mind. A co-worker found him, pale and silent. "You okay?" she asked. He just nodded slowly. "Just realized how stupid I've been," he finally admitted. That moment was his wake-up call. He dove into research and was floored by what he found. It turns out experienced workers like him are often the victims of serious accidents, precisely because of overconfidence. The data was clear. Complacency is a major cause of workplace incidents in construction. So, Marco did something that took real courage. He gathered his crew and told them everything, swallowing his pride. "I thought my experience made me invincible," he said. "But I was wrong. Experience should make us more careful, not less. Every single safety rule we have exists because someone, somewhere, got hurt, or worse, when that rule wasn't in place." He started a new tradition on his sites: daily safety huddles. It was a simple idea where anyone from the greenest rookie to the site foreman could point out a risk without fear of being judged. And Marco led by example. He made a point to visibly follow every single protocol, especially the ones that felt inconvenient. When the younger workers saw the most experienced guy on the job taking the time to harness up for even a small task, they did too. The culture began to change. Marco's story isn't just about construction. It's about a universal truth. Confidence is vital, but it has to be balanced with a deep respect for risk. True expertise isn't about knowing which rules you can bend. It's understanding why you never, ever should. The best in any field aren't those who've never made a mistake. They're the ones who learn from their close calls and use that knowledge to keep everyone around them safe. Today, Marco is still on the job site. He's just as confident in his skills, but now that confidence includes something new, admitting he's not invincible. As he puts it, pride doesn't build buildings. teams do, and teams need everyone going home safe at the end of the day. The line between being confident and being exposed is razor. One respects the danger, while the other forgets it even exists. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories like this.